Hello and welcome to the Cougars Den for some varsity girls action, where the Lady Big Red look to knock off the Lady Cougars in a Firelands Conference showdown. All coming up to you next, live and free on the OH.Report.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH.Report.
Alrighty, things are just getting started here at the Cougars Den. We have your Crestview Lady Cougars against your Lady Big Red for some Firelands Conference action. Starting things off quickly here as number 23 for the Big Red, Aaron Stevens dribbles. Back up the top, Jalen Branham. Quick foul called here on, I believe, number 22, Destin Lefevre. That will be her first foul. I'm joined by my color commentator, Garret Parlett.
You know, Storm, it's always great to come back to the Cougars Den here earlier this week, and now we get some Firelands Conference action, so it's going to be a good one.
Definitely in store for a good one. It's always nice, you know, like you said, to be back at the Cougars Den where we grew up, spent a majority of our time growing up, you know, played a lot of basketball on this court. Yeah, always nice to be back. Mary Leeper now starts the offense to Kylie Ringler offline with that three ball. Rebound collected by Addie Pierce. Going to give it to the point guard, Jalen Branham. Will now bring it up the court. Getting pestered by Mary Leeper. That full court trap stolen by Autumn Bailey. Fast break. Here we go. Scoops it up, fills it up for the two-pointer. That'll be our first score of the game. And, you know, Garrett got to talk to the Plymouth head coach a little bit before this game, and talked a little bit about the inexperience they had. You know, I think he said that they only had one varsity practice before this game. So, now shaking off the rust a little bit here.
Yeah, you know, Storm, we talked about how they played last night and that they didn't want the outcome to happen. You know, they lost by 20 points. But he said they did fight in the second half, and that's all you can ask for as a coach. And let's see if they can come out here and maybe shock the Cougars on the road.
Yeah, I mean, having one varsity practice, I mean, when we played, I know I wasn't comfortable having, 50 practices or however many we had. I couldn't imagine what it's like having one, as the Big Red will turn the ball over, and Mary Leeper will take it up for the Cougars, just crossing half court at the top of the key. Gets it over to Kylie Ringler. Kylie Ringler gets in the post to Kennedy Goon. Nice little jump, finishes with that power layup. Barbecue chicken alert again on that one, Garrett.
Yeah, Storm, that's what the Cougars going to do all night. You know, they got a very big size advantage, and they're going to use it to their ability. And Plymouth's going to put up one in the paint. Completely miss all rim, but gets the rebound, and a jump ball is going to be called. So,
yeah, the height advantage definitely to Crestview, but Plymouth right there battling with an offensive rebound, and then that led to a jump ball. There's a quick substitution being made. Frankie Dinsmore will check in for the Cougars as the Plymouth Big Red will take it out of bounds. That is number 13, Hallie Hall, taking out. Inbounds it to Aaron Stevens. Back to Hall. Hall trying to sneak a pass in there, but it gets picked off. Mary Leeper now on the fast break. Got a girl behind her. She's going to get a full head of steam to the basket, take it all the way. Offline with that layup on, and Bailey with another offensive rebound. head of the charity stripe for 2 free throws. And, Coach Goon for the Cougars wanted to stress the height advantage that they have down low. I mean, not a lot of people at the high school level have the height that these Crestview girls have.
Yeah, Storm, I'm looking at the list, and they got girls at, 6'2", 5'11", 6 foot, so they're definitely going to use their advantage, and they should, If they got it, you might as well use it, and Coach Goon always puts that as a staple in his offense.
Definitely. Autumn Bailey off of their first one, shoots the second free throw, gets that one to go. We'll take it around. Crestview setting up a full court press now. Going to get out and tire these Big Red early. Pass inbounded to Hallie Hall. Try to get it up court quickly. Kennedy Goon with the steal to Kylie Ringler, now crossing half court. All the way up court to Mary Leeper. Gorgeous move inside. Floats that one up there and gets it to fall for 2.
Storm, if you're Coach Peregrine, maybe you got to get his timeout here. Cougars are out here trapping, and they're already up 7-0, so Plymouth Red are going to get the ball back, and it's going to be a Big Red ball.
That's smart play right there, getting trapped over there, on the baseline, when you're down there in the corners or on the baseline, those lines kind of become a second defender.
Yeah, it's definitely a heads-up play to throw it off your defender and get the ball back for your team.
All righty, Hall passes up to Branham. Branham driving in, gets picked from behind by Frankie Dinsmore. She will take it the other way now. She's got the numbers. Inside, little too much sauce on that one. Little over the head of Autumn Bailey, but at the time being, I don't think the Crestview Cougars are worrying about much. Plymouth Big Red will inbound. Aaron Stevens again. Inbounds to Hallie Hall. Up the floor to Addie Pierce. Turnover there, though. Mary Leeper now. Surveys. Gets it to Kylie Ringler. Puts up a 3 and fills it up. Call that one a splash. As the Plymouth Big Red will take their first timeout of the night. Take a look at our starting lineups here. We got for the Cougars, we have Destiny Fever at point guard, Kylie Ringler, another guard, Mary Leeper at the 3. Rounding out the 4 and the 5, Kennedy Goon and Autumn Bailey. Switching it over for the Plymouth Big Red, Hallie Hall at the 1. Aaron Stevens locking it down at shooting guard. And we got number 3, Addie Pierce at the 3. And rounding out for them is Jalen Branham and Mackenzie Back. And like we're talking about, size advantage, obviously a big thing in basketball, but the Plymouth Big Red are fighting down there trying to get those offensive rebounds.
Yeah, there's been a couple occasions, Storm, where they're definitely down there scrapping, and that's all they can do, give it all their heart. Coach Peregrine said they feed well off each other, and maybe they can come out here and maybe get a spark out of this timeout, get a quick bucket, and get back into this game.
Yeah, one of the big keys he talked about was kind of just coming out and having fun, playing their style of game, playing that Plymouth Big Red basketball style of game, and, hopefully that'll prevail as they have yet to score. They're down 10 right now, but, quick bucket, breaking this press, sure they drew something up out of bounds. I'm sure that quick bucket would do a lot for their momentum as a gorgeous bounce pass inside there to Mackenzie Back, who will score down low in the paint.
And that was a nice play right there by Coach Peregrine. Drew it up in the huddle, and they took it right down the floor and got the easy two. So good play call right there by Coach Peregrine.
That'll be interesting to see if Coach Goon will want to switch out of that press, knowing that they know how to break it now, or maybe he's got another press in his back pocket. But we will see if they come out of it or not, as Kennedy Goon gets swarmed down there in the paint. It almost looked like a triple team on her. And when you have a girl that good down there in the paint, I mean, is that the plan, to kind of triple team and just send as many bodies as you can?
Storm, when you got girls at 6'2", you got to do what you got to do, and Plymouth Big Red are doing what they got to do tonight.
All right. Ringler to inbound. Lobs it all the way up to Kennedy Goon, who will get it inside. Easy little layup there, Can't fall asleep on the back door right there. You always got to be ready for the lob inside. Just puts it just enough sauce on that one to, feed it in there and get the easy layup. Plymouth Big Red still getting harassed, and another turnover for the Plymouth Big Red. Mary Leeper all the way. Count that baby, and a foul and 1.
Nice play right there by the junior guard. She got the steal, and not only did she quit there, she took it all the way to the lane and got the and 1. So heck of a play right there by Mary Leeper.
Getting the old-fashioned three-point play. Let's see if she can cash in the chips right here at the free throw line. She cues up her shot. Shows the concentration, knocks down the free throw as we have another sub for the Cougars. Number 15, Anna McFarland, is checking in for the first time tonight. Plymouth will inbound. Crestview still in that trap, still trying to get some easy turnovers. Looks like they might get a 5 count here, and they do. Another turnover for the Big Red. Garrett, turnovers are obviously not a good thing. I mean, how do they limit these turnovers to, get back in the game?
Storm, ever since I could remember, Coach Goon's always got these girls up and running down the floor and definitely trapping on defense, and they're doing a great job of it so far. And for Plymouth to be able to beat it, they had the play drew up from Coach Peregrine throughout the timeout, and maybe they just go back to the basics and get through it like they did that time.
All right, Frankie Dinsmore tries to lob that one into Kennedy Goon. A little too much. He saves it. Now as Kylie Ringler takes the floater, cannot get it. Follow up, though, by Kennedy Goon. Gets that easy layup to fall as the Big Red inbound it. Trying to get, we see a replay. Gorgeous save there to inbound, and just a wide open paint to drive into for that floater alert. Frankie Dinsmore now at the top of the key for the Cougars. Decides to take it all the way inside. The defender sagging off for quite a bit. Another three-pointer for these Cougars, and they get it to fall. Didn't know the forecast called for rain tonight, Garrett.
Yeah, it's from Kylie Ringler's knocking these threes down at will.
There's a reach-in foul there by number 5, Frankie Dinsmore. I believe that will be her first. Side out for the Plymouth Big Red. Substitutions for both teams. Both number 1s come in. Kristen Kreider for the Cougars and Jalen Branham for the Big Red. Haley Hall to inbound. Gets it into 21. Addie Pierce. Jalen Branham looks to control the offense. Getting pressed up quite a bit by Frankie Dinsmore. Trying to create another turnover for these Cougars. Almost got one there. Double dribble, I believe, will be the call. Travel, excuse me. Bunny hopping through the pea patch a little bit too much on that one. As Crestview will take possession now. 53, Summer Davis checks in for the Big Red, and Autumn Bailey comes back in. Looks like they want to get Kennedy Goon a quick breather. Frankie Dinsmore now on offense. Over to Kristen Kreider. Anna McFarland to Frankie, trying to get it back inside to Autumn Bailey. Scrap for that ball. I believe that was a foul called on number 53, Summer Davis. The Cougars will take it out of bounds. And Garrett, I mean, the Cougars are really trying to feed it inside. I mean, Autumn Bailey already right back into that post. Travel called there, but already trying to back her girl down. I mean, Coach Goon really wants to work this height advantage they have.
Yeah, Storm, what I've noticed so far through this first quarter is they share the ball off, and none of them are selfish. They get it down to the post to the big girls, and, get the easy layups, and so far they're showing for it as they're up 20-2 here in this first quarter.
Still in that press for the Cougars. They are definitely going 100% here, trying to create more turnovers. And they already have quite a few to their name, those Plymouth Big Red do. But those Cougars came out hungry, as Addie Pierce will take the ball out for the Big Red. Checking in is number 33, Savannah Hoke for the Plymouth Big Red. Addie Pierce to inbound, looking to get it in. Gets it into Branham. Being pestered by Mary Leeper again. Even yesterday or whenever we called that boys game, Garrett, Evan Gibbs, now the Crestview girls, they all just go 100% on defense, just pestering the ball handler.
Yeah, both teams were in that full court press and full court trap, and so far it's working for the Cougars as they've got Plymouth to turn the ball over on multiple occasions. So, if Plymouth wants any shot to get back in this game, they got to cut out the turnovers and get some easy points.
Bree Fellows inbounds it to Branham. Three-pointer queued up from the Big Red. Gets that one to fall. I believe that was the first three-point attempt we've seen for the Plymouth Big Red, and they do cash in on it. I'm sure a very promising sight for the Big Red fans out there, looking to get their offense back on track. Now Mary Leeper getting pestered on the other end, and they get her to go over-under on the ball. Get a turnover there. Maybe that three-pointer is a spark for the Big Red offense.
Yeah, Storm coach said that they don't quit, and so far, down 20-5, obviously not the start you want. Only down 15 points here, though. Maybe they can get back in here after that 3-point, maybe gave them some momentum.
Well, I believe if they want any chance of getting back into this one, they got to cut down on those turnovers. And oh my goodness, Kennedy Goon with an on one knee pass, and it's impressive because I think even on one knee she's taller than some girls out there.
Yeah, Storm, she's looking like QB1 out there. Nice pass right there. Down for the layup and got the foul. So Looks like Destiny Fever's going to head the line and see if she can knock down these easy two.
Big fan of QB1, huh?
Yeah, big QB1 fan, Storm. You know better.
Oh, I know. Destiny Fever not able to cash in on the first one. Group substitution there for the Big Red. Aaron Stevens checks in, as well as Haley Hall. Almost gets the shooter's touch over the back there on Kennedy Goon. All smiles from her, though. I don't think she's very upset about that call. The key to the Big Red coming back in this one is they got to figure out how to beat this Crestview press. I mean, they are just being hassled in their own backcourt as the Big Red get a quick shot off there. But, I mean, if you can't shoot, you can't really score. And if you can't score, you can't really win. So, I mean, they got to figure out a way to beat this press here.
Yeah, you know, Storm, they just got to settle down and get into a rhythm and maybe get a few big buckets before the end of the first quarter and get back into this one. But like you said, it starts with a trap. So let's see if they can beat it here.
Just under a minute here to go in this first quarter. Mary Leaper swings it over to Destiny Fever. Getting it back inside to Autumn Bailey. Quick power dribble, kicks it back out. Back into Autumn Bailey. Takes a hit as she lets it go. Cannot get that one to fall. She will go to the cherry stripe for two. And a lot of free throws coming for these Cougar girls here in the early goings of this game.
Yeah, as much anticipated because of the size. You know, they're down there, you know, with the post moves and getting the foul calls. So
Cash is in the first one. That's Autumn Bailey at the free throw line. Autumn Bailey, a 5'11 senior, one of those bigs that Coach Goon wanted to feed during this game. Rebound pulled down by Plymouth. And Crestview still hounding the Big Red in this trap. Plymouth will inbound on their sideline or on their baseline. Get it into Haley Hall. Getting it up the court. Looking to get it to back. She gets it there. Puts it up. Cannot finish, however. Ringler with the rebound. Pushes it up. Destiny Fever now. Gets her pass tip, but she's able to collect it. And collects a foul for trouble. As a foul on Destiny Lefevre as the Plymouth Big Red will take it out of bounds. Addie Pierce and Bree Fellows will check in for the Big Red. A lot of substitutions being made by this Big Red team. You think they're just kind of scheming, G-Man, or what? You think they're kind of just trying to find something that works?
I mean, with that trap, you know, it wastes a lot of energy for those guards, and I think Coach Peregrine's just trying to get some fresh bodies in there and some fresh legs. You know, they did play last night, so I'm assuming they're a little fatigued, and they're going to fight through that if they want any chance to win here.
Speaking of that, G-Man, I mean, playing within the week is kind of hard, let alone back-to-back games. I mean, fatigue has got to be a big factor for these Big Red girls.
Yeah, you know, Storm, a huge week for the Red. You know, they lost last night. Hopefully they can bounce back tonight, but as of right now, it's not looking good for the Big Red, but never say never.
Kylie Ringer now gets it into Kennedy Goon, and she finishes easily in the post down there. Big Red trying to get it across half court. Off Autumn Bailey, that'll be Lady Big Red ball. Haley Hall to inbound. Looking to get it in, lobs it in. Gets it into Addie Pierce, getting trapped on the corner. Through the legs pass. Almost got it completed. However, that will be a turnover. Cannot get that layup to fall for the Cougars. 30 seconds to go. 3-on-1 fast break. Stevens cannot get that one to fall either. Rebound by Kennedy Goon to Mary Leaper. Another three-pointer for this Cougar squad. Cannot get that one to fall. Long rebound goes to the Big Red. Time winds down here in this first quarter. Quick shot by the Plymouth Big Red. Will not get it to fall, but will be heading down to the free throw line for their troubles. Always take a look at the replay. Just a great bounce pass there by Aaron Stevens. Cannot finish it, but will head to the charity stripe for two. That is Haley Hall.
No, Storm, I wanted to ask you this pass down here. She went through the defender's legs. What did you think about that one? That's new. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I'm going to go ahead and say it was planned. I'm not going to say that she was just kind of trapped in that corner. That was planned. She knew. That's great court awareness by these Big Red. Able to knock down the second one. Cougars get in quickly to Frankie Dinsmore. Time winding down to the first. Gorgeous bounce past Autumn Bailey. Takes a hard bump. She will head to the free throw line. Looked maybe a little shaken up, but she's going to tough it out and head to the free throw line. Oh, no, she's not. That was on the floor. Excuse me. Mary Leeper will take it out for the Cougars. Lobs it into Kennedy Goon. Kennedy Goon with a quick dribble. Puts it up. There's the foul. Kennedy Goon will head to the free throw line.
Storm, these Cougars are not afraid to take it inside with the tall trees and put them up. They're getting to the free throw line left and right tonight.
As a very great NBA center, the Diesel, Superman, Shaq would say, barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. I'm able to knock down that one, that first free throw there for Kennedy Goon. Just 0.6 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. Drills the second one, but not, or a little lane violation there by Kennedy Goon, so that one will not count. Big Red will inbound with 0.6 on the clock, see if they can get something quick here. Like they just decide to hold it out. Your score here at the Cougar Den is your Lady Cougars 23, your Plymouth Big Red 7. Take a quick break. Be right back for some more high school hoops, live and free on the OH.Report.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH.Report.
Welcome back to the Cougars Den, where we have Lady Varsity Hoops underway, starting here in the second quarter. As the inbound will go to Mary Leeper at the top of the key. Surveys the court. Gorgeous spin move there. Takes it all the way inside. That rebound collected by Autumn Bailey, who immediately gets it back in the post. Takes a dribble. Puts it up quickly. And gets it to fall as the Big Red will take it out of bounds. Crestview still not letting up in that trap. Looks like the Big Red stepped out of bounds, but I believe, they will call it Crestview ball. She did get bumped out of bounds there by Autumn Bailey. And Kylie Ringler will now take the ball out of bounds. I want to take a second just to let everyone know watching that we do have Fan Zone tonight, so if you want to comment, leave a comment for Storm and G-Man to read here live. Check in where you're watching from. Feel free to do that. Probably do that around halftime, so feel free to leave your comments, and the coveted Storm and G-Man crew will go ahead and read those off for you. Back to the action, a struggle for the ball. As Aaron Stevens and Kylie Ringer get tied up, that'll be a jump ball. The Big Red will take it out now. Garrett, the Crestview Cougars were Firelands Conference champions last year, undisputed. What's it like going up, against such a good opponent? And, even on the other end, what's it like playing for such a good team, especially, for these returning lettermen?
For Crestview, I believe that it's Coach Goon has been such a dominant coach here, and ever since I could remember, that they've always been in the running for the Firelands Conference championship, and for Plymouth, come in here and don't take no for an answer. You know, maybe show your ground and maybe put up a fight. And I don't see them giving up. You know, they're fighting for balls. They're diving for loose balls. So I don't see the Plymouth Big Red, you know, just coming in here and like letting Crestview win this one.
Yeah, and this one's, you know, kind of a rivalry game too. At least it was for us in high school. But you know, even for us media guys, you know, Jake Furr from Plymouth, us two from Crestview. You know, shout out to you, Jake Furr. You know, hope you're watching. Hope you're having a good night. But you know, your Lady Big Red are playing our Crestview Cougars, so you know, kind of a little bit of bad blood there between us. As Auden Bailey will step up to the free throw line. Summer Davis checks in for the Big Red. Addie Pierce will sit. Could not get that one to fall. Rebounded by the Big Red. Jalen Branham trying to break that press. Getting caught down by Auden Bailey. Will get fouled, however, by Frankie Dinsmore. Big Red are in the bonus, so they will shoot free throws. This might be a good opportunity for them to chip away at this lead. Kind of get these easy points here at the free throw line. Might help them out here in the long run just to get some momentum going in their favor. Could not get that one to fall. Auden Bailey collects that one to Kylie Ringler. Down to Mary Leeper. Getting trapped. Decides to take a fadeaway. That one climbs the ladder and is able to find its way into the hoop. Kylie Ringler with another steal. Back down to the same position for Mary Leeper. She will get fouled on that one and will head to the free throw line. Big group substitution coming in here for the Cougars. Looks like they may be trying to get some of their younger girls in to get some varsity experience. Mary Leeper at the line, however. That is Lindsay Tem, Kristen Kreider, Emma Artist, and Emma Almond checking in for the Cougars. And Skylar Ramsey as well. There is a sub waiting for Mary Leeper. However, she cannot check in because she's shooting the free throws. She takes her second, knocks that one down. That sub will come in.
Coach Goon, you know, going to the fresh bodies. You know, that was a whole group substitution, so, you know, and they're still in the trap, so this is definitely not, you know, an A team to the B team. This is a 1A team, and they're definitely going to be hounding these Lady Big Red.
Coach Goon maybe trying to scout out, see who deserves some varsity playing time, keeping them in that trap, keeping them hounding the Big Red. As they take it up the floor now. Travel there. That was, I believe, the first time in the second half that the Big Red were able to get across half court as they trail by 21 points here early in the second quarter. Anna McFarland now with the ball. Replaces Mary Leeper at point guard. Big Red defense. Oh, my goodness. What a crossover. You reach, I teach on that one there, Garrett. That was a gorgeous crossover right there. Thought she was going to go the one way, went the other. I mean, just a gorgeous crossover. Sets up an open man in the paint.
Yeah, it's from an unbelievable move, you know, and a nice finish with the assist over to Kristen Kreider for the easy jumper.
Lindsay Tem getting harassed in the paint. Spreading the ball. Almond at the wing. Not enough on that one, just a little short. Lindsay Tem able to get that Jimmy to fall. The Big Red coach not looking very happy with his girls out there. As we take a look at this crossover here, look at this. Whop! Here we go back. Whop! Whop! See you later. Put him on ice skates, Garrett.
And there's the gorgeous shot for two. So Cougars, you know, taking advantage up 32-7. Let's see what this bench squad can do for the Cougs.
Anna McFarland now for the Cougars. Getting harassed by Bree. Trying to get it inside to Kristen Kreider. Cannot. No harm, no foul. They collect it. Got a girl wide open here on this left wing. She shoots. And she scores. Swish on that one. Gorgeous shot there from a little bit beyond that elbow for Anna McFarland. Plymouth Big Red gets picked clean, and it will be a turnover for the Big Red again. Skylar Ramsey will inbound. as a sub for Plymouth comes in. That is number 15 for them. And McFarland again for the Cougars. Another crossover in that same spot, able to get by her defender. Nice bounce pass there to Kristen Kreider. Lindsay Tem, the heat up, starting to catch fire a little bit with another kind of free throw line jumper.
You know, if you leave these Cougars open, Storm, they're going to splash it. And so far, their jumpers are hitting.
That's almost like they can't miss. I mean, it's like that basket's 30 feet wide for them. They foul on the Cougars. Number 1, Jalen Branham will step up to the free throw line. I believe we are just in the regular bonus, so it will be a 1-and-1. Able to knock that one down. Will get another one. As we near halftime, Garrett, I mean, down this much, what do you tell a team, down this much going into halftime?
You know, if you look at the scoreboard, it's a very large deficit, and it's definitely not the one Plymouth wanted. But go into the locker room, and just come out with the mindset that it's 0-0 and just play your ball and maybe take some momentum into the next game like they did last night.
Yeah, it seems like it's a very familiar scenario for the Big Red to be down big here in this first half. But like Coach said when we talked to him, maybe he can rally his troops and get them to start going in the second half. That is. Hoke kicks it out to Branham, getting harassed by Almond. And that is Sarah Hoke with a travel for the Big Red. It will now be the Cougars' ball as Destiny Lefevre will check back in for the Cougars. Anna McFarland will sit. Almond taking the point guard position now, and we were watching the junior varsity. We got to watch her play a lot, actually, in the junior varsity game. Looked like a pretty good player. I'm surprised she doesn't get more varsity time. Looks like a pretty solid point guard. As number 1, Branham takes all the way for the Cougars. She will get fouled from behind by Almond. Oh, excuse me, that was a travel there. Almond again with the ball. Walking it up half court. Bree Fellows guarding. Gets to the right corner. Pull-up jumper. Offline, rebound by Branham. Branham gets fouled by Kristen Kreider. And the Plymouth Big Red will be taking it to the free throw line for another 1-and-1. Crestview using their size definitely to their advantage. Not at this very moment, but in the first quarter and the early goings of this second quarter, I mean, they were just feeding the inside.
Yeah, Storm, they're definitely dominating down low with, Autumn Bailey and Kennedy Goon. With them two on the bench right now, it looks like Crestview going a little bit of small ball, and so far it's still working. As Plymouth Big Red knocks down some 2 free throws, so that's some good momentum. Only down 36-11 now. See if they can get some kind of spark going.
A big shocker for me, Garrett, is not a lot of three-pointers getting shot in this one, Usually in high school you do see kind of people firing at will, but not a lot of shot in this one. So, but, it seems to be working for the Cougars.
Yeah, Kylie Ringler had the 2 threes, and that's about all the threes we've seen from the Cougs. And so far they've been playing pretty well with this trap defense. Yeah, they get another steal. Some
nice old-fashioned basketball being played, pounded in the paint. As the Cougars now on offense, Lizzie Tem with a move inside. Gets that one to go. I believe that's 3 straight for her. Heating up, and, NBA Jam, she's on fire. She's ready for a super dunk.
Yeah, Storm, she has definitely came in and gave some good minutes off the bench for the Cougars. She got 6 points so far.
We'll see if she gets that dunk to fall. What do you think it is? 360 through the legs?
Maybe a windmill, Storm. I'm not sure.
All right, another big substitution for the Cougars. I believe that's all the starters checking back in to end out this second half. And, even in a marginal lead like this, you kind of want to let your older players play. You never know what could happen with the old Rona. So, letting those players play is probably a good thing.
Yes, I'm sure none of those girls want to come out already. They definitely at least want to play the rest of this first half and maybe even the third quarter as Kennedy Goon down low gets easy too.
Looks like we have a Plymouth player shaking up on the play. I believe that is 53, Summer Davis. Looks like it's her right knee bothering her. I believe we will now be heading over to Fan Zone, so those of you who have left your comments, we will be checking those out now as Summer Davis is able to get up. And Linda Mendoza, crowd favorite. Awesome coverage, OH.Report. Great job. Thanks, Linda. Appreciate it. Brett, great job, Cougars. Keep it up. And not really much they can improve on. You know, that definitely feel like they're keeping it up here. Brian Skorowski, if Linda wants to make some tamales and Spanish rice to share, I'll join in watching the game from Willard. Currently watching 2 live and free games at the same time. Jordan says, good luck, Lady Cougars, with the basketball emoji and the flex emoji. Alrighty, and that'll do it for Van Zone for right now. Get back to our Lady Girls varsity action as Brandon brings the ball up the court. Harassed again by Mary Leeper. Mary Leeper just shows no quit. Just a Patrick Beverly-esque defender as a gorgeous fake is set there by Haley Hall. Will be another turnover for this Big Red team as the Cougars will take it out of bounds on their baseline. Hair under 2 minutes left to go in this second quarter action. Frankie Dinsmore now with the ball. Gets it to Mary Leeper, looking to get it to Autumn Bailey. Not there. Kylie Ringler with a gorgeous move. Right down Broadway Street, as a wise man would say, probably.
Right down Broadway Street she went, Storm, and Mary Leeper with the steal over to Autumn Bailey for the easy 2. She misses it, but the Cougars do get the offensive board.
There was a travel there by Kylie Ringler. We did say Broadway Street twice right there. Does that count as 2 or just 1?
That only counts as 1, Storm. You said it once and I said it once. It's 3 per person.
3 per person. All right, we got 2 more Broadway Streets left. In the second half, we're making good pace, I think. Branham now with the ball. Harassed again by Mary Leeper. That girl just shows no quit as Branham takes it all the way inside. Monstrous block there by Kennedy Goon with a big smile on her face. Says, no, 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 not in my house. Still smiling there. All smiles from this Cougars team. As we will shoot some more free throws. Autumn Bailey. It's almost like she's magnetized to this free throw line, Garrett.
That's right. She's been living at the charity stripe tonight because she's down low, getting on those boards and getting the easy foul calls, and she's got to cash in on these.
Yeah, always nice to work on your free throws, you know. What wins games, G-Man?
Free throws win game, Storms.
Free throws win games, yes, sir. Tries her second, off the back iron. Rebound there by Kennedy Goon to Kylie Ringler. Puts that one up, not able to get it to fall. Also for the rebound. Rebound there by the Big Red. We will be shooting on the other end now. Taking free throws is probably my favorite part of any basketball game. You want to know why, Garrett? It's the least amount of running you had to do all night. Just get to stand there for a while. Take a break.
Yeah, Storm, these are the pinnacle of basketball. You know, you got to be able to knock these down if you want to win any game, and that's a nice stroke right there.
Gets a little bit of
attack it, so
gets a little bit of shooter's touch right there. Able to get that one to fall in. Shooting her second, just a smidge under a minute left to go in this first half. Rebound by Goon up to Mary Leeper. Got numbers up to Frankie Dinsmore. Dinsmore with a gorgeous scoop layup there right off the glass. Lily Hall now to Pierce. Gets it back to Hall. Back to the top of the key. Another turnover for this Big Red team. And Garrett, this Big Red team is just kind of shooting themselves right in the foot with all these turnovers they got.
Yeah, Storm, and it's key to Crestview's trap. They're doing a great job, switching and rotating. But for Plymouth, to get back into this game, they got to quit the turnovers. That's their main problem so far, and get some rebounds. There's Autumn Bailey fighting down low. That's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, it looked like a little miscue there on the defensive end for the big one. No one stopped ball, so it was able to, get right down Broadway Street, but not able to finish. As the Big Red will now take it out, Kylie Ringler gets it into Frankie Didsmore. Back to Kylie Ringler, who just is ever so confident in that shot. I mean, not a hesitation there, not a second thought there for Kylie Ringler on that three-point stroke.
Yeah, she did not get the friendly touch right there as it rolled out, but it's a good stroke, and she almost made that one for a third of the game.
Time winding down here in this first half. Autumn Bailey now from half court. Will not get that one to go off the glass. But that'll do it here for the first half. Your score here, Crestview Cougars 44, Plymouth Big Red 12. We'll take a quick break right here. Be right back for some more high school hoops here live and free on the OH.Report.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH.Report.
It's halftime here at the Cougars Den. Your score is your Lady Cougars 44, your Plymouth Big Red 12. And Garrett, I know we talked a little bit about what you say to your Plymouth team, but when you're the Crestview Cougars and you're up that much, what is Coach Goon saying in there?
Not to take your foot off the gas pedal. Keep going at them in the third quarter and build a bigger lead, and then then you can sub out and do the walk off, and put the subs in and get out here with a W. But for Plymouth, just you got to get some kind of victory out of this. You could come out here with some momentum. Get some points on the board, maybe show a little bit of effort, and take that one with stride.
For both teams, is it kind of time to put in the people who may not get as much playing time on varsity level? Trying to get something that maybe will work for the Plymouth Big Red, and trying to get some more experience for these younger girls on the Cougar squad.
Yeah, Storm, with Plymouth not having that much experience, putting some of the JV girls in and getting some experience is great. But for for Crestview. I'm sure none of them girls want to come out. You know, they're only up 44-12, and you know, never say never for those Plymouth girls, but you know, Cougars just keep your foot on the gas pedal and get out here with the W.
Alrighty, and you know, make sure you keep commenting there on Fan Zone. I love reading the comments. I know Garrett loves reading them as well, so keep checking in on Fan Zone. Tell us where you're watching from. Tell us who you're watching. You know, give us a quick message to read out. But for right now, this will be halftime. Your score here at the Cougars Den is your Lady Crestview Cougars 44, your Plymouth Big Red 12. We're going to take another quick break. We will be right back.
Hi, I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH.Report.
Back again we are at the Cougars Den. Your Lady Cougars lead the Plymouth Big Red 44-12 at halftime as our brave cameraman Mason Neese, I believe, just took a ball right off the chest. He's risking it all right now. Life and limb for the OH.Report squad sitting under the baseline, making sure we get that amazing coverage. And he is truly getting an amazing shot. And take a little look at the picture-in-picture. Mason Neese with his fresh Air Force Ones. You know, if this was drip check right here, Mason's scoring a perfect 10 out of a 10. So Mason Neese, everyone, truly an integral part to this OH.Report steamboat we got going on. But got a little bit of time. I think it's time to step back and take a look at my favorite part of every stream. I'm sure it's Garrett's favorite part of every stream. Going to check out Fan Zone. I'm hearing from my director, Adam Thompson, that we're getting quite the conversation going between two very special people in my life. Lori says, #GoCougars. Linda Mendoza said, awesome. First half, great coverage. Storm and G-Man. Love to watch a game. And yes, tamale and rice is coming soon. Great job, OH.Report. Thank you very much, Linda.
Shout out to you, Linda.
Brian Skaronski says, my first ever Fan Zone appearance. Love being Ohio famous. Brian hitting the Heisman right there in his profile picture. True athlete, a man among boys. Brian Skaronski again. Did my guy just repeat barbecue chicken alert? #always hungry. You know, I can never think about food. I actually just had tamales and rice before the game. That was my kind of pre-game meal today, Brian. So, you know, I'm sure you can get Linda Mendoza, you know, in the kitchen making some. I know I got to get G-Man to try some too.
Yeah, Storm, I can't wait for that experience because You know, here at the OH.Report, we like to eat.
Oh, of course, you got guys like Travis Berardi, Garret Parlett, Storm Bluntschly. I mean, and we do eat as we go back to the Mason Nice cam, and look at the kicks we got on our main man down there, Mason. Those brand new Air Force Ones, red and black and white.
Yeah, supporting the Cougar and Plymouth colors, so Mason definitely dressed appropriate for this one.
Now, I'm a little surprised we didn't see Jake Furr checking in on the fan zone.
Yeah, no Jake Furr. Surprised no Jake Furr here tonight either, Storm, so.
Maybe a little scared of us.
No Furr in attendance for tonight's game.
Yeah. Calling you out, Jake Furr, might be a little scared of us. Just under a minute left here in this halftime as both teams look ready to come back out. The Big Red did stay, a little bit longer in the locker room than the Cougars, Garrett. What do you kind of think that means?
Possibly drawing something up for that press that they have such, a difficult time beating. And, they had that one play where they came out of the timeout and they beat it right up and down the floor. So let's see if they can go back to that play and see if it'll work.
Let's see if Crestview even comes out in their press. I mean, being up so much, do you really, tire your guys out and, fatigue them by keeping in that press and then having to play offense on the other end? Alrighty, second half action underway. Branham will bring it up for the Big Red. Mary Leeper still pressing up on defense. Over to Hall. Hall tries to get it inside, but that is swiped clean by Destiny Lefevre. Destiny drives inside. Kicks it out. Three-pointer for Ringler. Gets it to fall again. I believe that's her third. Not a lot of threes being shot, but when they're shot by the Cougars, they do fall. Kylie Ringler, a sniper from range. Number 1, Branham now. Pestered again by Leeper. Now switched off. Autumn Bailey on her now. 13, Hall. Over to 21, Pierce. Pierce dribbles. Looks to get out of her hands. To Hall again. Branham now. Swings it over to the right corner. Driven all the way inside. With a ferocious block there down low. Looks like she may be a little shaken up. That is Aaron Stevens for the Plymouth Big Red. All smiles. Looks to be fine. Just a little shaken up there. Plymouth will take the ball now. Mary Leeper now brings the ball up the floor. Over to Lefevre. Drives in, head fake, gets the defender jumping, turns it over, however, as Branham will get the steal. Over to Hall. Hall lays it up, blocked again by Kylie Ringler. A great attempted save there by Bailey. Gets it right to Plymouth, though. 23 for Plymouth with the three. Cannot get it to fall. Another offensive rebound for this Big Red. They will get a foul and head to the line for 2. We check out that last play. Wide open layup. Blocked by James. Looking like the NBA Finals a little bit out here.
Nice play right there by Kylie Ringler. Not giving up on that play. And heck of an effort by the Plymouth offense to get that rebound and fight for that ball and get to the free throw line.
Yeah, the Plymouth defense really swarming in this game. I mean, even when Plymouth is able to get it across half court and set up a half court set, I mean, just rejection after rejection for these Cougars. Hey, they put the 2 cutest guys on the OH.Report crew on the screen. Plymouth Big Red collects off that miss. It's a foul on Mary Leeper. Aaron Stevens dribbling right there. Branham now against Mary Leeper again. A little bit of a tap dance right there as Kylie Ringler was able to avoid getting the, or excuse me. Oh yes, Kylie Ringler was able to kind of avoid getting it thrown off her, and a turnover again by the Plymouth Big Red.
Let's see if the Crestview offense can capitalize.
Mary Leeper now.
Plymouth's in some kind of zone, and Kylie Ringler has been hitting them threes all night. Plymouth's got to definitely step up and guard her if they want any shot.
Hey, excuse me, did the Cougars go out and sign Klay Thompson overnight? I believe that's 3 for 4 now on 3 balls. Plymouth now on offense. Stevens drives, puts it up a little too short. Rebound by Goon up to Mary Leeper. Got a lady in transition. To Bailey. Jump stop. Little too strong. Right back to her. Gets it to follow on that second effort. A little over 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Branham again. Just getting bothered. A great crossover there. Could not drive on it, though. Pierce now with the ball. Trying to get it inside. Cannot. Stolen by Goon. Goon chucks it up floor to Lefevre. Looks like she's going to take it all the way and does. Cannot get it to fall. Tries to get it up to Autumn Bailey. She puts just a little too much on it as Branham now for the Big Red.
Cougars not taking their foot off the gas as they continue to widen their lead as it is now 52-13.
Another monstrous rejection by Goon. And I mean, when you're that tall, you can just kind of reach up there and get it. As we take a look at the replay, the Big Red just dribble in and no, not today. Another rejection by Goon.
You know, when you take it on there with the tall trees like Kennedy Goon, you got to make sure that you don't get put on a highlight reel, and that just happened right there. So huge block for Kennedy Goon in the Crestview D.
Yeah, Kennedy Goon, a big asset on offense, but on defense as well, we've been seeing. I believe she has 2 or 3 blocks tonight. I mean, a paint protector like that at the high school level, I mean, just impressive.
Yeah, the Cougars do it on both ends of the floor. They can definitely trap up on defense and then run in transition, get the easy buckets.
All righty. Out of the timeout, I believe it will be Cougars ball. Mary Leeper will take the ball out for the Cougars. Inbounds it to Frankie Dinsmore. Over to number 2, Lindsay Tem. Lindsay Tem with her first turnover of the game. Not really on the same key as she was in the first half. I believe she hit 3 of her 3 shots. As Branham gets on the board with a 3-pointer. And the Plymouth Big Red bench over there erupts, and I believe that's what the coach was talking about. You know, these girls kind of feed off each other, so maybe they'll get some momentum here going now later into the second half. Dinsmore up to Leeper. Out to Tem. Tem with a 3-pointer. Could not get that one to drop. Foul called on number 20 for the Cougars, Mary Leeper. Branham again for the Big Red. Guess who's waiting for her, G-Man? Mary Leeper waiting right there at half court for her. Even with such a huge lead, still not taking their foot off the gas. Branham dribbles. Gets it to Fellows. Back to Branham. Takes a screen. Butterfinger's a little bit there by Pierce. She gets it back to Fellows. Tries to take a pull-up jumper. Gets stripped. Mary Leeper now running in transition. Has numbers. Out to Frankie Dinsmore in the corner. With a hand in her face. Couldn't get it to fall. Branham with the rebound. Branham now surveys. Behind the back. Up to Hall. Takes a screen. 3-pointer there from Pierce. Could not hit another rebound by Goon. Now these Crestview girls really seem to trust Mary Leeper as the point guard. I mean, every time they're looking to get it to her for someone to bring the ball up the court. As another 3 falls there for Kylie Ringler.
Yeah, Mary Leeper is a great point guard for this team because she not only does it on the defensive end, you know, up at the half court, ready to get back on defense, but she also does it on offense with her passing ability and swings it around for Kylie Ringler for another 3. So Mary Leeper, a great point guard for this Crestview offense.
Frankie Dinsmore on the transition, able to speed past everyone and get that one to fall. And I'm talking about Kylie Ringler. I mean, my goodness. The 3s are just continually falling for her, and she pulls with confidence. You know, not really, dribbling a whole lot, just catching it and shooting it. Branham drives inside, gets that one to fall. Random, the one bright spot for this offense, has 5 points here in the second half. I believe for Plymouth here, it's just about pride at this point, as they will try to close this gap to as short as it can, as Kylie Ringler gets an easy layup. Timeout is called by the Big Red. Both teams will decide to talk it over. Yeah, Garret, Kylie Ringler, I mean, incredible precision and accuracy on those three balls.
Her stroke is it's definitely a swisher. You know, she makes threes at will, and you know when she makes them, she splashes them. They don't hit the rim, Storm, and you know she's definitely got a good stroke and a good shot for this Crestview offense. Yeah,
she definitely is more of a standstill, you know, knockdown shooter as opposed to off the dribble. But her teammates are very capable of finding her open, and all she needs is just a slight bit of breathing room, and she'll step up and knock down that tray. Group substitution for the Cougars. Looks like they decided to come out of the press a little bit here in the second half, Garret. Aaron Stevens now for the Big Red. Almond on her. Back to Stevens. Tosses up a wild shot, couldn't get it to fall. Now Tem all the way down the floor. Gorgeous head fake there by Anna McFarland. Will be out of bounds on the Big Red. Anna McFarland will take it out for the Cougars. Inbound to Lindsay Tem. Back to McFarland at the top of the key, head fake. Three-point bomb from Kreider, couldn't get that one to fall. Hall now. Looking to lob it in. Gets it inside. Foul there. I believe that was Aaron Stevens. Able to fight through contact to get that shot up. Will not get it to fall, but will step to the line for some free throws. 59-18 is your score here with just over a minute in the third. Garret, game might be a little unreachable for this Plymouth Big Red. What are you kind of playing for now?
You got to take some from this game and get some of your JV girls in and get some experience, so you're not going into games like you were today with very low experience numbers. And you know, like we've been saying all night, you know, take some pride. A nice rebound right there from Summer Davis, but Cougars are going to get it back.
The scrap for the ball. Lindsay Tem ends up coming up with it. Looks like she's going to take it all the way. Tried to draw a charge there. The Plymouth Big Red will not get the call as Lindsay Tem finishes an easy layup. Hall now for the Big Red. Takes a screen. Almond right on her, trying to get that steal. Scrap for the ball again. I believe that foul will be on Almond as the Big Red will take the ball out of bounds. Substitution here for both teams, it looks like. Pierce checking in for the Big Red. Skylar Ramsey checking in for the Cougars. Inbounded to Fellows, excuse me. And Anna McFarland right on her. Reaches there. Good crossover there by Fellows. Another three-pointer for this Big Red offense. Can't get it to fall. Fight for the rebound. It will be out of bounds off the Big Red. The Crestview will take possession. Quite possibly the last possession here in this third quarter action, as Anna McFarland will take the ball up the court now. Dribbles to her right down Broadway Street, turns it over though. Actually doesn't turn it over. And that was number 3. I'm getting told by my director, that is number 3 for me on the Broadway Street counter. Garret, looks like it's going to have to be you carrying the load for me in the Broadway Street department.
Yeah, I still got 2 more Broadway Streets coming in the fourth quarter, so we should be okay.
This might be the first time in OH.Report exclusive where Storm and G-Man will not say Broadway Street a combined total of 6 times in a stream, but regardless of that fact, your score here at the Cougar Den is the Lady Cougars with 61, the Plymouth Big Red with 18. Take a quick break and be right back for some more high school hoops on the OH.Report live and free.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH.Report.
Back at the Cougars Den, a very artistic shot by our intern, Mason Neese. Incredible coverage he's been giving us here recently. Back in action, though, for the fourth quarter. The Cougars are now on the fast break. Hannah McFarland, almost like a street ball move, dribbles it off her own knee, able to collect it again. Three-pointer queued up. Air ball there is, I believe we're going to take a look at Fan Zone. Jesse Kane, let's go Cougars. Love my guys G-Man and Storm. Great commentary. Thumbs, or little okay emoji. Thank you very much, Jesse Canes. Awesome. G-Man and Storm announcers. Thank you very much. Linda Mendoza always making sure she takes care of her boys.
Linda Mendoza always there for a Storm.
Buzz Horner, let's go, Lady Cougars. I believe he's going to get his wish here as the Cougars will cruise to an easy victory. Brian Skronsky didn't know it was calling for rain in the Cougars Den tonight, obviously in reference to Kylie Ringler's three-point performance. And Brian Skronsky again, Mason putting himself in harm's way in the fresh Air Force Ones to get the shot. Now that's dedication. Mason's hard work and dedication. That was always nice. Hopefully we can get a shot on him. But we'll actually get back to some hoops action. Maybe he'll set the tripod up and point it to himself, and we can get some Mason coverage here in the Cougar Den. Big Red now taking the ball out of bounds. Inbounded to Aaron Stevens, trying to get it inside. Will not get it. Almond with the steal. Looking up on the break. Almond just going to take it herself. Almost turns it over, kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way from Skylar Ramsey. Will not get it to fall. McFarland with the rebound. Gets hacked there, however, by Hall. She will pick up a foul. Garret Emma Almond. She's playing like they're down 50. I mean, she's really just out there hustling on every play as they try to inbound it to her.
That's the kind of coach Aaron Goon is. His players buy in, and even if you're coming off the bench, give it your all and give it all your heart, even if you're up 63-18.
All right, and if you're just tuning in, your score here is Crestview Cougars 63, Plymouth Big Red 18. As the Cougars are now on offense. 21, Pierce with a steal, tries to get it up the floor. Does. Layup no call there on the foul. Tries to save it, will not. The Cougars will take the ball out of bounds. A little bit under 6 minutes here to go. Anna McFarland for the Cougars bringing the ball up the court. Garrett Aaron still being very animated on that bench, talking to his Crestview girls. What do you think he could be saying here?
He's just giving the younger players a chance to get some varsity experience, and these JV players are definitely coming out with some heart, and looks like it's going to be a double dribble on the Cougars.
Yeah, both teams coming into this game 0-1. Looks like the Cougars will head to 1-1, 1-0 on the conference. The Plymouth Big Red will fall to 0-2 as Branham has the ball on the right wing. Will stop and go. Takes it in a little too strong there on that layup. Offensive rebound. Another turnover here for this Big Red squad. Inbound to Anna McFarland. Top left wing. Cues up a three ball. Doesn't get that one to fall. Rebounded by the Plymouth Red, almost turned over again. Running in transition, getting up the floor. Three-pointer again. Gets that one to splash, and there goes that Plymouth Big Red bench. Cheering and screaming and hollering. And what's it mean to have people like that even when you're down so much, still getting into the game and still cheering you on, Garrett?
Just because you're out of it, you gotta give it your all and take some motivation going into these next few games coming up down the stretch. So it's always exciting for your bench, to hype you up after a score.
Alrighty, Emin Allman takes a step to the three-point line, or to the free throw line, excuse me. Knocks down her first. As 53, Summer Davis will check in for the Plymouth Big Red. Allman for a second free throw now. Does not get that one to fall. Rebound by Davis. Branham now. And make sure to stick with us here. After the final buzzer sounds, we will have a Player of the Game interview with our Player of the Game, Kennedy Goon, for the Crestview Cougars. Had a heck of a game both on the offensive and defensive end. I know I always appreciate the defense a little bit more. She's had some monstrous blocks here. That will make a highlight reel somewhere, so stick with us and we will hopefully get that interview to you just shortly right after that final buzzer sounds as Lindsay Tem checks in for the Cougars. Anna McFarland now surveys. Drives all the way in. Gorgeous no-look bounce pass. Desolate Fever, however, could not capitalize. That was a gorgeous pass there. No-look bounce pass. Branham now to Hall. Almond now on offense. Both teams still playing physical, Garrett. I mean, both teams really have no quit in them.
Yeah, Storm, for Plymouth, the score's definitely not what you want to be, but never give up attitude is always a long way to go, as Desolate Fever's going to get the easy layup.
Branham again for the Big Red. Getting beat up by Skylar Ramsey. Crossover. Got her with the over and under, though. It will be another turnover for this Plymouth Big Red team, as number 33, Hoke, will check in. Crestview back on offense. 3 minutes to go here in this final quarter of action. A little scrap for the ball, but that was off. The freshly checked in Hoke will be Cougars ball. Taking out will be Desna Fever. Gets it into Almond in that corner. Almond with a pass to Lindsay. Lindsay will not get that one to fall as Almond gets the steal and saves it. Skylar Ramsey now kicks it, resets it to McFarland. McFarland tries to feed it into Tem. Cannot get it there.
Well, hustle right there, Storm by Almond, Didn't give up on that play. Missed the layup. And then still fought for it and got the steal and the hustle.
Yeah, really trying to make carve out a niche for herself. I mean, 100% hustle from her, both in the junior varsity game and now in this varsity time that she's getting. I mean, she just is 100% hustle. Turnover here by the Cougars. The Big Red will take it out of bounds as number 15 for the Big Red will check in. As Mason Neese gives us our hallway cam. There's the ball. Excellent coverage there, Mason. Branham now walks the ball up the court. 2 minutes here left to go in this fourth quarter. Crossover. Drives inside. Looks like she slips, but on the ground. We'll try to make a pass. It will be a jump ball Almond again, looks like she's being involved on every play with some more hustle. Able to get that jump ball, however it will stay Big Red possession.
It's the perfect way to showcase your talent, is out here grinding on the varsity floor.
Number 53, Summer Davis, able to get that one to fall as the Cougars now take it on offense. Anna McFarland getting beat up by Pierce. Almond now dribbles to her left, jump stop, looking to get it inside. Tem cannot handle the pass. Random now. Quick dish back to her, looking to get it up the floor. A little too much on that one. Turnover there as Big Red will continue to make substitutions here. Almond now looks like she might run some point for this Cougar squad. Crossing half court. All the way over to McFarland in the corner. Just it to Lindsay Tem. Out to the corner, Destin Lefevre. Looks like got someone on the Cougar squad for a 3-second violation. That will be a turnover. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. Mason Neese? Where's he filming from? I don't even see him anymore. Must be outside in the cafeteria showcasing this luxurious trophy case that the Crestview Cougars have managed to win. And, you know, a lot of good teams that come through Crestview. I know that Lindsay Tem has a father, Jim Tem, was a part of a lot of good Crestview football teams, you know, back in the past.
Yeah, Crestview's definitely had some good sports teams here recently. In recent years, you know, the Cougars last year, the girls won the Firelands Conference championship in basketball, so they're no stranger to any chips.
Yeah. Some illustrious sports history here for the Cougars as we will get back to the action now with 36 seconds here to go in this fourth quarter. Fellows now with the ball, bringing it up the court. Getting guarded by Anna McFarland. Spin move, crossover. Tries to get it to the top of the tee, does. Quick hands by Tem. Gets a steal. Very quick hands for this Crestview defense, G-Man. They do create a lot of turnovers and a lot of steals.
Definitely a fast and feisty defense as Maddie Almond with a gorgeous pass, but smokes the layup.
Seven seconds left here to go in this fourth quarter. We're about done here. We'll shoot some free throws. Or excuse me, the Cougars will take it out of bounds. That will be Destin Lefevre. Coach Goon still trying to draw up a play, even though this game is more than one. He still wants to draw up a play and get some test in it. Tries to inbound it, does get it in. Another foul there called. The Cougars will have another chance to take it out of bounds. Coach Goon still wanting to draw up plays and really go for the jugular right here. See if they'll take a shot, be savages, as Anna McFarland does take a shot. G-Man, Firelands Conference rivals right here. No chill, as the kids might say, you know, for these schools.
Yeah, Storm, there's definitely some bad blood, but no, always enough time to get some practice in. So
whether it be bad blood or just trying to get in practice, regardless. Got some free throws set. Here by number 15, Anna McFarland. Not able to cash in on the first one. Cannot get the second one to fall either. Almond with the rebound, puts it right in. Those missed free throws meant nothing to Almond as she puts it right back up. But that will do it here for the fourth quarter. As your final score here at the Cougars Den will be your Crestview Cougars 58, your Plymouth Big Red 23. Make sure to stick around as we will be trying to get an interview with our player of the game. But for right now, we will take a quick break, and we will be right back for some more live and free coverage on the OH.Report.
I'm Josh with Scout Construction, proud sponsor of local teams and athletes. Check out your favorite local sports right here on the OH.Report.
Standing by with our OH.Report player of the game, Kennedy Goon. Kennedy, heck of a showing here for these Lady Cougars. I mean, you got bounced last game, able to come out now this game and win in very convincing fashion. I mean, what's that feel to kind of do with your confidence right now? Big conference win tonight. You advanced to 1-0 in the conference. I mean, how does that feel to get a quick lead in the conference at, winning your first game of the season? Monstrous game there, at the offensive end. You look like Kareem in the post there. I mean, what's kind of the key? Is it kind of just feeding it to you, in the post, or what's kind of the game plan on offense for this Cougar squad? Getting it done on both ends. You had some phenomenal blocks on the defensive end. What's the game plan? I mean, I saw that trap that you had out there, but even in the half-court set, you guys are very tough to score on. Alrighty, thank you very much. That is our OH.Report player of the game, Kennedy Goon. Go out and celebrate with your teammates. Have a good time. Enjoy the win. Thank you very much for doing an interview with us. Alrighty, that was Kennedy Goon. As we will begin to wrap things up here in the Cougars Den. Your final score was your Crestview Cougars 68, your Plymouth Big Red 23. Garrett, what are your final thoughts from this game?
Hey, Storm, the Cougars definitely look good. They had coming off the loss against Waynedale. It was a close one. They couldn't really get in the scoring column, but defensively they held the Waynedale Bears only 48, and tonight only held the Plymouth Lady Big Red at 23. So defensively, I think they're getting it done, and offensively, they're clicking. They had 68 tonight.
Alrighty, that'll do it for us here at the Cougars Den. Thank you all so much for tuning in on YouTube, Facebook, whatever it be. I'd like to give a great shout out to our director, Adam Thompson, our on-the-court cameraman, Mason Neese, with the amazing coverage tonight. My wonderful, lovely assistant and best friend, Garret Parlett, locking it down on the top cam. And I was Storm Bluntschly. That'll do it here at the Cougars Den. Thank you very much. Everyone have a good night. We out.